So I found this interesting article that I didn't expect to find, and it's by a credible source. Well, I mean, it's what the normies read, I guess. I'm just kidding. It's a good site. I've read all kinds of stuff from it before. It's live science, but they're saying something really odd. The moon has a tail, and the Earth wears it like a scarf once a month. The tail is invisible to the naked eye, but appears on all sky cameras during every new moon. Like a comet soaring through the cosmos, the moon is followed by a slender tail of irradiated matter, and the Earth passes directly through it once a month. According to a study published on March 3rd in the journal JGR Planets, the lunar tail is made up of millions of sodium atoms blasted out of the lunar soil and into space by meteor strikes and then pushed hundreds of thousands of miles downstream by solar radiation. For a few days a month, when the new moon sits between the Earth and the Sun, our planet's gravity drags that sodium tail into a long beam that wraps around the Earth's atmosphere before blasting into space on the opposite side. The lunar tail is harmless and invisible to the naked eye during those few new moon days each month. However, the beam becomes visible to high power telescopes that can detect the faint orange glow of sodium in the sky. According to the study's authors, the beam then appears as a fuzzy glowing spot in the sky opposite the sun, about 5 times the diameter of the full moon and 50 times thinner than the human eye can perceive. I don't know. There's just so much going on in space, or just one comet sighting after another, one meteor after another, and it's just this constant barrage of things that are coming from space. And then you had a Muamua, the thing that they claimed was a meteor but acted nothing like a meteor. So this kind of falls in line with the Mandela effects related to the constant what do you call them, eclipses of the moon, the never-ending pink moons and blue moons and red moons and all this stuff. And I don't know, like, are we in a region of space where there is more activity, or is this related to this particular reality that we switched into, or there is a lot more space debris? Are we detecting it better? But there's just so much space news, and it's really strange stuff like that. I mean, I know that's not particularly that strange, but still, I mean, they're kind of subtly implying that the moon is a comet. Anyway, just kind of, I'm trying to mix it all together, with the bizarre appearance of the sun and moon and all the other things related to space. Could it be related to all these changes, like everything that we're seeing? So it's just something to think about. Um, Other than that, the stimulus bill passed. I want to know, are you guys happy about the stimulus bill? Does it bring you joy? Are we the luckiest country that ever existed on the face of the earth when you can print trillions and trillions of dollars and face no consequences whatsoever as a result? And it's just astonishing to me they could keep it going for so long. We must be really lucky, but it boggles my mind. Anyway, I actually wanted to make a video about my late stepdad who died in 2006. Now, a few days back, I made a video about a TI. And this person's story is very strange too, but I've been reluctant to talk about him, even though I've been kind of thinking about it for months, because I just kind of want to leave the dead alone and let them be. And he passed away in 2006. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Nobody really knows. He had this bizarre life story, okay? And he had these really tall tales. Nobody really knows the truth. He was just an incredibly interesting and strange individual. Um, Let me give it some thought. See if I should talk about him. And I probably will. Let me just give a brief summary. Really interesting character. So stay tuned for that.